Well, this is actually kind of funny. We're cooking dinner and we needed refried beans to go with it, and we didn't have any. So I came over here to the store that is absolutely the closest to my house, which is Food City. It used to be an Albertsons, and I used to shop here all the time. But the Albertsons went out of business and became Food City. Now, Food City is sort of, well, how shall I put this? It's a low-end store. It does cater to the Mexican population, but it's also kind of, you know, the lower middle class store. And we don't shop here, even though it is literally 200 yards from my house. But I had to get the refried beans, and not only when I walked in there was a huge display, 2 for 1 cans of refried beans, but when I went to check out, they freaking take ApplePay. I mean, even the good stores don't. I mean, you have to go all the way to the top end frou-frou stores like Whole Paycheck or Sprouts, but instead, look at the lowest end market in the area has ApplePay. It worked great too. I might actually reconsider shopping here, just for that. We're out walking the dog. There are only limited pools of light with which I can talk to you in. But it's another lovely evening. And the dog doesn't stink, which is always a good thing. We've got a cat obstacle. He's just ahead. Taz sees the cat. His ears have come up. Tail is a little bit, well, you know. The cat has escaped safely. Taz has not been activated. Oh yes, he has. There he is. He's in cat mode now. He sees the cat. He wants to say hi to the kitty. Hi, kitty. Oh, are you a friendly kitty? Meow. Oh, are you a friendly kitty? Yes, you are. You're a friendly kitty. Oh, you're a friendly kitty. Yes, you are. Okay, be safe. Yes, dog. Here, I'll pet you too. Well, I think we diffused that situation very well. There's the moon. There's going to be a total eclipse tonight at, well, tomorrow morning at about 4 a.m. I'm not going to be up to see it. Of course, that means it's a full moon. We continue to walk the dog. It's almost as if once we start out, we can't quit until we get back home. Duh! You can hear the nice sounds of the wildlife out this morning. The big black bird. Thank you for doing that on cue. The other little birds. That annoying damn dog that barks all the time. It's a nice morning. I didn't get to do much video yesterday, and I didn't finish the video from Friday because things, you know. So I'm here on Sunday morning, and I'm trying to put the pieces together. So I'll start with the first piece that I did yesterday. We were at Costco, and we picked up a couple things I want to talk to you about. The first was, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I'm shooting this mostly on my iPhone because my iPhone is what I'll have with me in the field in Taiwan. It's an iPhone 6, and I quite like it. crunching noise is my dog is eating an antler. He's decided this is the appropriate time to go after him. And just stand right here and do that. That's better. Anyway, I love my iPhone 6. It's the best iPhone I've had, but then that's only logical. They've been progressively better from one to the next. It's a great camera. It looks nice. But if you use the camera a lot, because if you're shooting something, you tend to get a lot of extra footage that you don't use, the battery does tend to drain. And I could foresee not making it through a day on the road. That's a problem if you can't frequently charge it up when you're not using it in between. And that's why I have this. Costco has 2 packs of these, and they are iPhone rechargers. And basically it's a USB port, one for charging one and for one charging out. And if you want, it's a flashlight, which seems like a completely pointless, but okay, fine. And I don't know if I can tell you the size here. It is outputs 5 volts. The battery is 2800 milliamps. And the idea is that you keep it charged, and when you need to charge your iPhone, you can do this without an outlet. So last night I tried that. I took both the iPhone and the iPad, and I've got 2 of them, and these were all charged up, and I put them to the test to see what we would get. I put my phone and iPad to bed last night at 10:30. My iPad was at 82%. So first thing to do is plug the cable in. My iPhone was at 67%. And also have to plug that in. And then we take one of these, and I don't know which is which, and I plug them into the battery and turn it on. And plug this one in and turn it on. And now we wait. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Let's see how things are. First sign here is that this one is dead, and this one is still charging. So let's see which one's connected to which. The dead one, I'm guessing, is probably the iPad, because it draws more. On the other hand, it didn't have as much charge to do. Yep, that's the iPad. Alright, did it fully charge? 99%. Now, good question. Does that mean it's fully charged, or does that mean that it didn't get all the way, or maybe it got there and it went down again? Alright, let's take a look at the phone. That's still got power in it, and the phone's 100%. Just on my initial test, it looks like the battery is more than enough to charge up the iPhone in, what is that, about 7.5 hours? 8 hours? Yeah, about 8 hours. And, but not enough to charge an iPad that's even 20% down. And if you want to know what that second thing that I bought at Costco was, you will have to wait for today's episode of Tedium Unlimited, because this is actually yesterday's day before episode. Anyway, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's take a look at that days until something breaks the tedium board.